This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store. Always good to see Eddie Hearn. Here at a press conference for Sunny Edwards, Galal Yafai. Pretty respectful today.
I like that tracksuit. What is it? Monterex?
Monterex, mate. Shout out. Mate, listen, birthday present today.
Yeah, well done, mate. How old are you?
22, mate.
22. Happy birthday.
Thank you, mate. Cheers, appreciate it.
Down the railway inn with Andy after?
We didn't go around the railway inn, but we went somewhere else.
He gave it a 6 out of 10.
So it was actually 10th on the list. So he was like, we can do this. But I was like, it was better than nothing.
Railway gaff on me, fight week, Edwards Yafai, you know?
Hopefully I'll be there for that. Hopefully I'll be there. But yeah, it's always respect between the two. But yeah, I guess a little bit of back and forth between all camps, really.
Yeah, I think that, there's a few underlying past issues, isn't there? You saw that from the chat about the Olympic qualifications and the pick. And just two great competitors, two great fighters that really believe they're going to win. For me, Edwards Yafai is a domestic classic. It's exactly the kind of fight we should be making. And, it's a big card on November 30th as well, and can't wait.
Is it good sometimes, I guess, when you've got that? There's no, it has to sell, but there's no real selling with the history between not just Galal and Sunny, but the whole family itself.
And it's going to keep going up until the fight. It only takes one person to say something on social media, but away from that, there's family pride, there's history, there's narrative, but it's a really good fight, and it's a really important fight for both men. It's a WBC interim world title fight. The winner's going to go on and fight for the world title, and it's must win for both.
Definitely. A little bit pressed for time, so we'll quickly move on. Good friend of yours, Simon Jordan, responded to the comments you made on Boxing Social, actually, and he sort of denied having sort of problems with Saudi, and he spoke about sort of when he was at Crystal Palace. I think he had a Saudi shirt sponsor he mentioned there, sort of hitting back at the Plonker comments. I don't know if you sort of had a chance to see it or responded to it.
He talks about us doing it for the money. He did it for the money years ago. So I don't mind Simon. Simon is on kind of performance-based pay, and what I mean by that is if he don't hit the numbers, he don't get paid properly. So he has to be controversial. He has to drive arguments, and he has to be a clout chaser. And the best way to be a clout chaser is mention my name. So it's good for him when he talks about me. And I don't mind being, what does he call me, an imbecile, an ignorant pig, a lot porky pot, like whatever. This just bounces off me. I just look at him and I go unhappy and miserable. And he's always angry. I've never seen Simon been around his company when he's not angry. And I just hope he can chill out a little bit. But I get what he's doing, and the same applies. Simon is so much more intelligent than me in so many different areas, but just not boxing. It's like a grotesque mismatch. And I keep going in there, and everyone goes to me, "Oh, you're going in to talk with Simon Jordan. Oh, this is good." And it's like, I walk out and go, "That was a piece of piss," because I just run rings around people like that. Especially when I'm talking about my subject matter. If I was talking about, I don't know, the FA or football, he's going to school me. But I've schooled him a couple of times, and he just doesn't know anything about boxing. But I just didn't like what he said. It's not really about the boxing. I thought it was very disrespectful that these people want to come over, put all their energy and effort and money to deliver for UK fight fans, and there's a big problem with them playing the anthem. They have to respect our history and culture. Shut up.
Well, there was one thing I actually did want to sort of ask you about, and I think it was an interview with the Stomping Ground where you sort of made the expression that some of the Saudi criticism was borderline racist. I think you said. Is that not? That's a bit of an exaggeration.
You say they need to respect our history and culture. What, by playing their national anthem? We played the British national anthem. This is a private event. If you don't like it, don't come. When I have my birthday party, I choose what I play. I play whatever anthem I want. And if they feel proud enough of everything that they've achieved to come over and create this historic event, this is an event that historically would be in Riyadh. They listened to British fight fans and they went, we're going to deliver you a historic event for British boxing. And they're very proud people. And they wanted to showcase what they've done and this historic moment by playing their anthem for 20 seconds. Who cares? If you're going to keep providing entertainment like that for fight fans and opportunities for our sport and our fighters, play it as much as you want. I don't care. And if you don't like it, like Frank Warren said, don't watch. Are you really that bothered? It's just an opportunity to create some clout. That's all.
Final one from myself. I don't know if you saw Oscar De La Hoya's tweet. He said for you to focus on the UK because you haven't built shit in the US.
Really? I've already done my clapback for Friday, or fuck you Friday, or whatever it was. But when you look, it's all smoke and mirrors. When Oscar says I haven't built anything in the UK or haven't got any fighters, if I want to reel off Shakur Stevenson, Jaron Ennis, Bam Rodriguez, that's 3 of my US fighters right there. Canelo left him a long time ago. Ryan Garcia, God knows how that's going to play out. Jaime Munguia has left Oscar de la Hoya, gone to Top Rank. He's put in Barboza in with Ramirez, who cares? And Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez, he lost us. We tonked him around with Bivol years ago. Tell me one fighter that he's a star that they have. And don't say Virgil Ortiz, because he's a good fighter, but look at the crowd versus Bokacic. Tell me a star that Oscar de la Hoya represents that's able to fight now and has a clear future.
Williams Pader?
He's not a star.
Yeah, but he's a future star, isn't he?
Future star? So future star counts now, does it?
Jose Ramirez is...
Jose Ramirez is not a star. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, but he's not. I'm talking about Shakur. I'm talking about Boots. I'm talking about Bam. I'm talking about the big names in boxing. That's who we represent. But, you know, Oscar, as I said, I'm pretending I'm happy, but I'm burning inside.
Eddie, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.